92.4 FM. Be healthy. Be healthy.
Brought to you by Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council in Bangladesh in association with GT Assists. Hello dear listeners and audience, welcome back again at Radio Shadhin 92.4 FM. It's me Ahuna as your host, and today we are in another episode of Be Healthy, brought to you by Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council in Bangladesh in association with GD Assists. And as you know, Bangladesh is a developing country and Malaysia is a very good friend of ours. And Bangladesh, Malaysia, both are Asian countries, and being Asian, we have so many cultural similarities. We have similar concerns, and we have faith in Malaysia. Here, we are always worried about where to get treatment from, and we are always worried if Malaysia can give us an affordable and efficient treatment in this very process when we're struggling with our sicknesses. So for that information, we have another session with a very special guest with me, and that is Dr. Divya Kaur Gardial Singh. She's a medical officer, cardiac vascular Sentral, Kuala Lumpur, which we are calling CVSKL. Yeah. And Dr. Divya, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here today.
How are you liking Bangladesh so far?
Actually, it's been a lovely stay so far. So it's been 3 days. The culture is lovely. The food is good. So
what do you like by far, Mani? What food do you like more?
To be honest, I really enjoyed the kachi biryani.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fruits here are really, really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Very fresh fruits.
So, dear listeners, we know kachi biryani is the winner by far. I am asking about this a lot. What food do you like? So, kachi biryani is the winner by far. Have you tried fuchka though?
No, I've not.
Okay, we will talk about that later. But
sure, no problem.
As we are talking about cardiac vascular Sentral Kuala Lumpur, and cardiac vascular thing is very important to know, and it sounds complicated. We want to know more about it. So I want to know, can you start by giving us an introduction to your institute, CVSKL?
Okay, so CVSKL is a cardiac vascular Sentral Kuala Lumpur, the other name of it, yeah?
Yes.
So at CVSKL, we are specialized. It's a private hospital. It's a specialized hospital that we have advanced cardiac care and also vascular care. So all our doctors are specialized in this field, yeah? So our hospital is a center of excellence for everything that matters of heart. All right.
Yes.
So we've got 6 core programs in our hospital, everything related to the cardiac base. All right. So all the equipments, all the medications, we have everything in one roof. All right. So just a little bit location-wise, we are actually located at the Sentral of Kuala Lumpur. Okay. So when I say Sentral of Kuala Lumpur, the name itself is KL Sentral. All right. Okay. So just beside our hospital actually is the nation's transportation hub. So all the main train networks, they merge there. So that puts it in a very strategic location for most of our international patients to actually get to. So if you're going to be coming from the international airport, it's just 28 minutes train ride.
Okay.
Yes, so it's very convenient. So that is, I think, one of the major highlight or major concern for international patients. So the location wise is something that, you know,
they will feel very comfortable, like knowing that we don't have to go to a very long distance to reach to CVS.
Correct. Yes, that is our major point there. And also just around that area, we've got a proper, a very well-known shopping complex as well. And accommodation-wise, we've got, you know, hotels nearby. So if our Bangladeshi listeners, you know, are keen to come to CVSKL, that could be, you know, one of the
reasons.
Yes, correct.
You mentioned that CVSKL is the center of excellence, a term we hear fairly often when it comes to hospitals. Can you share with us what does it mean to be a center of excellence?
Okay, so I think many of the hospitals, they do claim that they are center of excellence. All right. So center of excellence, it is earned if you are having very good services, you've got very good values that you carry. All right. So CVSKL, all our doctors are all accredited. They are all professionals. They are all well known, not only within CVSKL. All right. They are not only known just within Malaysia, actually globally. All right. If you were to see many of our cardiologists, or I would say one of our esteemed cardiologists, Dr. Rosli, all right, he actually works very closely with the cardiologists back here in Bangladesh as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So just recently, actually, they had an interventional conference.
Yes.
That is, I think it was led by the National Heart Association here.
Okay,
All right.
yes.
So they actually did a live case. So they have digitalized everything. So there was a live case that we performed angiogram for a patient that was done from CVS, and he was giving talks about the methods, giving the talk while doing the case
Okay.
with another 2 cardiologists as well. Yeah,
That's great to know.
exactly. So
Yeah.
at the same time, 13 of our cardiologists, we've got very good reputations with all the companies, with the pharmaceutical companies, medical devices companies, because being an advanced cardiac care center, we need the best of the technologies, all the latest technologies available, just for the best interest of the patients. So in that way, we potentially get very good prices as well for our patients.
Okay.
At the same time, what's another best selling point for our CVSKL would be, we really value data. So we've got our own research team. All right. So our research team actually collects all the data, and we are very transparent regarding data. So all our data are all they are all published on our websites. So you can even see all our mortality rates. Everything is available on the website.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they can study about you, and then they can decide for themselves if I want to take treatment from there or not.
Yes. That's
Okay.
why. So, and all this data we actually send to our national registry. So
Okay.
so there is
It's
so
like open, it's a mirror. You can see
because
through it.
correct, because I mean for international patients specifically, you need to know your doctors before you're coming to the hospital. You see, you need to
Definitely.
have trust. So that is one of the main few things that I think by seeing numbers, data will never lie. Right?
Okay,
So
that's true.
correct.
And it's open to everyone, right? So everyone
Correct.
can check it out.
Correct.
And then let me give you a situation. Like I am someone is happening to be at the center of Kuala Lumpur, and then they might feel some discomfort. And can they do walk-in? Sometimes they can remember the CVSKL.
Correct.
So they can walk in, and you can take their appointment instantly.
Yes. So in CVSKL, we are a 24 hours heart attack center actually.
Okay.
So you don't really need to have heart attack at that point of time. But if you're feeling unwell, or generally you feel any chest discomfort, you can walk in anytime to our emergency department.
And that's for international patients as well.
Anybody.
Okay.
Anybody. So anybody who walks into our center, we must attend immediately. So as you know, cardiac cases are very time sensitive. Time
Yes,
is the essence.
definitely.
Time
Yes.
is of the essence. So for us, any patients we always treat equally. So whenever you're feeling doubtful while you're visiting Kuala Lumpur, drop by. I mean, not drop by. I mean, obviously, we will come to our emergency department. We will
Yes.
help you. We'll guide you. And diagnose, treat, and we do it from one end to another. Yeah.
Yeah, doctor, let me tell you about something about Bangladesh. We Bangladeshi people, whenever we are going to our doctors, we want our doctors to listen, to understand us, to give us time.
Correct.
Sometimes I go to a doctor, he listens to me, he gives me medicine, but when he does hurry with it, I don't find that reassurance or trust
Correct.
in him. So do you do that? It take a lot of time with the patient.
That is the most important thing actually. The most important thing is actually gaining your patient's trust. So as a patient comes to you, I don't think so any patient is coming to you just for no other reasons, right? There must be something that they are feeling, that they are probably going through, that they need attention. So if you do not pay that attention, that you might misdiagnose, or you may not even pick up something that is potentially dangerous for the patient.
Yes.
So we, as doctors, we cannot rush, and we try our very best to never misdiagnose. So we do as much as possible, and most importantly, once the patient is happy, we are happy.
Okay. It seems like CVSKL has truly earned the moniker of a center of excellence then. And we were talking about that just a few minutes back. Dr. Divya, what has been your experience like working as a medical officer in there?
Okay, so I mean, the years that I've been working in CVSKL has been nothing but a wonderful learning experience to me. All right. So we are also, because when we are in this advanced cardiac care, you must understand that we've got all the equipment. So all around the whole of Malaysia, they know that we have such facilities. So we have the we are the national referral center as well.
Okay.
So being the referral center, we get all sorts of complex cases. So dealing with complex cases, being on top of our foot, at the same time managing, diagnosing, treating the patient. So it is the greatest joy to see your patient going back healthily. So that is something that I cherish, being a doctor. Yeah.
Okay, that is comforting when your doctor feels like that. It is very, very comforting.
Yeah.
Given the cardiac cases that can progress quickly and time is often the essence, how does having so many subspecialties with your hospital enhance the effectiveness of the patient care?
Okay, so yes, we've got 29 doctors, right?
Yes.
So all of them are specialized in their field. All right. So when we are the advanced care, so each and every patient, we are often we what do we do is, when we have a complicated case, all right, we do not just consult one doctor. All right, we are always discussing, we always co-manage the patient. We have discussion. So when we have a lot of complex cases, we don't only have one opinion, we've got many opinions. So we do for the best interest of the patient. So just recently, actually, we have launched a campaign. It's called Know Your Options.
Okay.
So some patients that are not typically fit for a traditional surgery, all right. So we try to offer the best that we can. So when we have all the equipment, we have all the medical devices, why not put it to a use? So that's when a lot of our doctors have done many complex cases. So those cases that are probably not being able to be done by any other cardiologist, it has been taken place in CVSKL. Okay. So all the complex cases, probably the blockages that is at a very difficult artery, all right? Or we've got cases that the valve in your heart, it is we call it stenosis. So to replace the valve, we have inserted catheters. We have treated the valve. So, and then in vascular, we've got a lot of procedures that are done that are not typically the typical traditional surgery. So we've got that also. And then in our electrophysiologists, that is for the heart rhythm issues. Patients with very different heart rhythms, So,
Okay.
yeah, we've got a full operation theatre just for that. Yes,
That's very impressive.
yeah.
That is.
The EP lab, they call it.
That's very good to know. We have so many people on our comment section. I will go through it, but I have to ask Doctor another question, and after that,
Okay,
how does
sure.
CVSKL ensure accessibility to international medical advances in cardiac and vascular treatment? That is
Okay.
definitely an important question.
Okay, so all our doctors actually are very active in the medical field. So if you were to actually go to our website or go to our Facebook page per se, you'll be able to see all our posts. All the doctors are attending conferences all around the world.
Yes.
Europe, Bangkok, all around. So having said that, you already know that we are always trying to keep up, with whatever that is happening globally as well. So yeah. And then with the Bangladeshi National Foundation as well, with the cardiac vascular foundation as well. So we are keeping very good relationship with them as well. Yeah.
Thank you. So now I will take some questions. Probir Mitroshil, he said, "Hi RJ, he is from Nawabganj. Hello."
Hi.
Nodi Nawar, looking good to both. Hoping to see a very nice show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yasin Ali is wanting to know, where is your center in Bangladesh? You're not seeing any patient in Bangladesh by far,
No,
right?
no. We don't have a center in Bangladesh. But if you were to like to connect with us, you can get through GD Assist. All right, they will connect with CVSKL.
Okay. And they can do as well walk-in in your CVSKL, right?
We do
Anytime.
walk-in, but it's better if you have an appointment, so it's easier for the visa part as well.
So there
Yeah.
comes GD Assist, and GD
Correct,
Assist will give
correct.
you good package things
Yes,
and
yes.
let you know how to go
Correct.
through you better.
Correct.
Sanmun is saying, thanks to Radio Shadhin, because I needed to learn this type of information about cardiac treatment, and cardiac can be very sensitive.
Correct.
Yes. Shagor Shorkar said, you are an expert in cardiology, right? And do you have any other departments for other diseases as well? Or CVSKL is just for cardiac?
Okay. In CVSKL, so we've got cardiologists, we've got cardiothoracic surgeon, that is to do bypass surgeries. Then we have vascular surgeon, anything related with your blood supply, like your aorta. All right. We've got a nephrologist, we've got gastroenterologist.
Okay.
All right. And we have got ICU backup, so we've got anesthesiologist as well.
Okay, so you can go for other queries as well. And Ms. MD Javed, good wishes for your sister. Nusrat Jahan said, I love Dr. Divya Kaur.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, and Zafar Hussain, she already told you how to contact them. Through GG Assist is the best option. And there I have another question for you. Can you share more about CVSKL's commitment to nurturing the next generation of doctors and specialists?
All right. Most definitely. As you know, medical is a never ending. You are always learning something new,
Yes.
each and every day. Every day is a learning curve. So we've got a lot of specialists, a lot of trainees that come to our hospital. At the same time, just like how I mentioned earlier, our cardiologists are always teaching. So with the live case that we did with Bangladesh as well, so that puts us being able to connect, to teach, and also to get everybody trained. So not only training the doctors, we at the same time all our staffs are being trained as well. So that is a very important thing for not only for today but for the future as well. So we look into training more doctors, and we have also got specialists within Malaysia as well, that they come to CVSKL alongside with our cardiologists to do cases. So they practice cases.
Okay,
Yeah.
as you have told, every day you're learning something. And I have a question myself that during the COVID, that was a very tough time. And
Yes.
people having COVID, as a side effect, many of them developed cardiac issues
Yes,
and
correct.
cardiac problems.
Yes,
Did you have a lot of cases, and did you have to study a lot of new things about cardiology or cardiac problems?
Yeah, so I mean, post complications, yes, there were a lot. There were a lot actually. So we were seeing more of cases with sudden onset of cardiac failure. So that was something new. Was it vaccine related, or was it the virus itself? That was is still until today it's a mystery. So, but anyway, we have always tried anything at all. We treat the symptoms. We treat the symptoms. We try to diagnose as much as we can with whatever facilities that we have. So may it be, just a simple scanning, okay, patients, even their symptoms wise. So we take it one at a time. But it was a challenge. COVID obviously was a challenge, but it was at the same time also a learning curve for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
and after people having too many times of COVID, can they still have, after this long years, I think 2 or 3 years have passed, can they still have cardiac problems regarding to that?
Cardiac problem is actually something that is you can manage it, you can maintain it, but it can progress to deterioration as well. So that is something that we're trying to tackle, especially with heart failure. So heart failure, you can live with heart failure. It's not to say that if your heart is failing, you are done. No. But with the help of medications, with the help of the proper treatment, you can actually manage your symptoms, and you may be even able to do all your daily activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
can you suggest us to keep some tips to keep our hearts healthy, so that we don't have to go to treatment?
It's difficult to say, but mainly is our lifestyle. What you eat, you are what you eat at the end of the day.
Yes.
All right. So we can't run away from that. Just being healthy. Try to choose healthier options. All right. You move more. Most importantly as well, moving more. So either you exercise, just choose a healthier lifestyle. I think that will keep you away from the trouble, away from the hospital as well.
And does walking help?
Walking, obviously, it helps.
Okay,
It helps for
okay.
the heart. Anything, any movement, any kind of movement, actually.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Divya. Any last words that you want to share with our listeners and audience, if we and some health tips you already have given?
Yeah, health tips. Yeah. So do visit us at CVSKL. All right, we've got a lot to offer. If you have any inquiries at all, just visit our website at www.cvskl.com. All right. So we have got all the informations on our website, on our social media. We are on all social media platforms as well. So you just have to go through that. You got any inquiries, do send it to us. We've got a team that are dedicated to answer all the inquiries as soon as possible. So just make your choice wisely. Do visit Malaysia. Malaysia healthcare system is amazing, and trust me, you do not want to miss it.
Thank you so much for your wonderful time, and I have personally learned so much from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dear listeners and audience, I hope you learned something, and please take care of your heart, and if you fail to do so, please let them take care of you, because whenever you visit Malaysia, you will be in safe hands. That we can
Definitely,
assure.
we assure you that.
Yes. So thank you for staying with Be Healthy, brought to you by Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council in Bangladesh in association with the GT Assist. Allah Hafiz.
Be healthy. Be healthy.
Brought to you by Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council in Bangladesh in association with GT Assists.